This is the kind of programming, if I wish I had a full life. Ready?
My mother was always the best with analogies. I remember one time walking down the street, she saw one of those trees in a sidewalk tied to two sticks. My mom says, "Michael, you see that baby tree? Well, those sticks are holding it up like the parents. They help the tree grow up straight." As a kid, I remembered asking my mom, "So you like a dead stick?" Dear Mom, I'm away at college with this newfound freedom, thinking about how much I was grounded throughout my time at home. It was always around this time in May, right after grades came out and right before my birthday, and I learned that C's were unacceptable because employers only paid for A-grade work. You're grounded. Dear Mom, I'm away at college right now thinking about our Scrabble games and pillow fights and how when I was a kid you'd say good night, sleep tight, and don't permit any nocturnal insect specimen in this room to permeate your skin. But I knew it was just your fingers pinching I had to worry about then, and those nights you'd always close the closet door before you walked out and went back to work. Mom, you taught me how to work for what I wanted, how to work smart and be smart and not be a smart ass, but you told me I was as smart as any of the other boys in class. I remember one day you asked me what I wanted to be when I grew up. I said president. You said okay. You said okay in the 4th grade when I wanted to be president, and my dreams since then have changed, but you've supported me in everything I've ever wanted to do, so Mom, I'm writing this poem to you. Dear mothers, I'm writing this poem to you. I'm writing this to the brown, the black, and the white, because although it takes a village to raise a child, moms, you changed my diaper in the middle of the night. You stayed with me until 2 a.m. to finish book reports. I waited until the last minute to start. Then you woke me up in the morning and drove me to school, then drove back home to get the report I forgot on the table, then drove back to school to drop it off along with my lunch money. Dear person who invented Mother's Day, or the current controllers of the national holiday system, I'm writing this to inform you that today should be tweaked. 24 hours isn't nearly enough. Mothers deserve a whole week. My mom and analogies. I remember one time she compared me growing up to baking a cake. One time she compared growing up to launching a rocket. One time she compared growing up to planting a tree. One time she compared herself to a dead stick, and Mom, that's the only one of your analogies that didn't sit well with me. Mom, I'm in college right now reflecting on this newfound freedom. Early on I was grounded, so now I can learn to fly.